Hi, I'm Phil Sweezian, now for the final installment of Learning Style Surveys for your school. The previous two were about actually initializing the actual survey, filling it out, completing it, and where it went. The second installment was about setting the view so you could see all of the surveys that were filled out and so that none of the students could see it. And then finally, right now for our third part, I'm going to show you how we can export that data and we can sort it to actually use it for maybe developing different lessons and different units and identifying the learning styles in your classrooms. So let's go to the Forest Hills page again. And as always, we'll go to My Learning Profile. When we come to this page now, we're going to see all the ones that were basically filled out by me. So you can see I've stocked this a little bit heavy and I've modified some of these as well. One of the things that the students will be aware of when they log in is they're only going to see the one that they've filled out, and you yourself will only see the one that you filled out, because the default setting, as we discussed last time, was My Documents. So that being said, what we want to do now is just show you that once you have the view set up, we can go here, click on Teacher View once that's been created, and we'll see all the documents that have been created and filled out by all of the students and teachers. So moving forward, we now want to take a look at how we can take this data and send it to Excel. And what we need to do for that is to go into Actions, Export Spreadsheet, or Export to Spreadsheet. And typically I would save this so I have it on my desktop and I can manipulate it and I have my own copy. But for now I'm just going to open it up. This may take a second. Okay, when this pops up, we're going to click on Enable, and you'll see all of our data shows up here. We can see the first name, last name, the homeroom and or the teacher identifier, as well as the name of the file, and all of our data for each of the learning styles, the Learning 1 and the Learning 2 preference. So if I want to go now and actually take this and manipulate this to find out what I would like, I'm going to highlight everything. I'm then going to go up to the top onto the Data tab, and you'll see one of these things, icons here show up that's called Sort. We're going to click on that, and now it's going to give you a prompt to look at. This prompt is going to ask you to sort by and the order to sort in. So all we really need to do is just identify what we want to sort for. So if we want to break this up and take a look at one specific homeroom, we can click on Homeroom, hit OK, and you'll see that 7 Vibrant went to the top and the teachers are all grouped together. And what will happen as well is all the grade 7 Vibrant, all the 6 Go Bay, all the kids in one specific class that they've identified themselves within will now be grouped based upon that homeroom. Easy first step to actually get the data and organize it to the class that you want to see.
And we're back. Yes, this is a wardrobe change. And yes, this is a mustache. It is Movember. What I really wanted to do is take some time to make sure that we had the best process to make it the easiest way for you guys to glean the information that you want from this actual data. And we found a very simple step, and all it is just using a filter. So once we've already selected the class that we want, and that would be teachers for right now, we're going to highlight those ones because these are the ones that I want. And we're going to go use the filter option. Now make sure you've selected the Data tab first, go to Filter, and once I've clicked on that you'll see these down arrows come up. What I want to do is just look at just the teachers group. So I'm going to click on that down arrow and it's going to give me the option to just look at teachers. So I'll select teachers, hit OK, and now I'm left with just the group that I want to look at. From there, we just go to the icon right beside it called Sort. Click on that, and then it's going to give me the option to look at all the different learning styles, as well as their Learning 1 preference and Learning 2 preference that they selected earlier. So let's just start by looking at Learner 1, hitting OK, and you'll see that it has sorted them based upon the actual learning preference that they're in. it was already in order. So just as another example, let's click sort again, go to Learning 2, hit OK, and you'll see now that we've sorted it for just the Learning 2 preference, so bodily kinesthetic, interpersonal, linguistic, and visual spatial. So hopefully this makes things easier for you. You can look at any other class that you'd like. You don't have to look at just your own. If another teacher has done this, you can go in and manipulate their data as well. The idea here is to encourage collaboration and make sure that there's not a lot of duplication of the same sort of learning styles tests going out there. Anyway, that's all for now. If you have any other questions, don't hesitate to ask your educational technology mentor. I'm Philip Sweezy. Goodbye for now.